Hi friends, it's Mary again, fashion design solving in tailoring classes. Today is our lesson on how to quickly and easily sew a short dress, which I am now wearing. You saw this dress in our finished photo and you see that the short style is designed here. And today I will make it with a collar. Let's open the collar now. It will be a toned down collar to emphasize the style of the shirt. To open the collar, I want to check how far it will go down the neck. I want it to go down from the throat by 30 cm. It will be toned down and a bit in a slopey style, so-called casual shirt classic. 30 cm is half of our neckline. So I folded the fabric in 4 layers, 4 times. From here I cut a sash. To learn how to quickly and easily sew a sash, watch the previous video by clicking on the bell icon. Our shirt will be in black plaid, and also our collar will be black. So I folded the fabric 4 times. Then I draw a straight line. I want the center to be straight and the corners sharp on the collar, like a retro shot from the 70s. Here will be the corners of the collar, and here will be at center. Cut out the neck. In the center I set aside 11 cm, 1.5 cm on each side of the seam. In the next finished version there will be 10 cm. You can modify as you wish, more or less and narrower. It all depends on what you want. I lower the collar by 30 cm, and you can do it the way you want. Lower it as far as you want. This is the part I will sew to the neck. In the center I put a notch, so that when we connect them, we will align the 2 notches. In order for the collar to go down the throat, with this movement, we make a small indentation. I do it arbitrarily. You can do it by the width of the neckline on the back with a centimeters indentation. That's it. The collar is ready. Let's continue. Here is my rope. The shirt will not have a fastener. I will just be wrapped under the sash. In advance, I cut 2 strips with a width of 14 cm. 1 cm on each side for the seam, which means that in the end the bar in front will be 6 cm on both sides. I cut another strip that is 8 cm wide, also 1 cm each. I always lay everything on the seam and the 6 cm strip will remain in its pure form. I want to make shoulder straps, like this. Now I will cut them out to emphasize the shirt shape in the dress. This fabric was folded 4 times. Cut the round shoulder strap here. Cut and get 2 shoulder straps, like these ones. Now I will sew and embroider shoulder straps along the contour. I will also twist and sew our collar along the outer contour, and we will sew them to the dress. We connected the collar together in 2 parts, joined the shoulder straps 2 parts, and now we will stitch them on top. Here we had 2 ready-made details of shoulder straps. The length for yours is up to you, and the fabric you are using. I wanted to do mine like this. Here we have 2 14 cm strips that we cut out. We will connect them in the center on a sewing machine, and we'll start from the center on both sides folding them in half, face to face, and starting them to the end of our dress in this way. It will be a processed edge, the edge of the wrap of our shirt. We will put it here, twist it, sew it, and there will be a bar like this for us so that we fully maintain the style of the shirt. Well, that's it. Now we will sew and show you the finished version. Here everything is sewn together. First, we sewed on the collar with shoulder straps. Then, first I folded the strip, stitched the edge 1 cm, then I sewed it to the dress itself, just like that. Now on top I want to make a black line here for fixing and finishing. And at the same time we will secure the collar with shoulder straps again. Now I will make this line in a circle and we will show what happens next. Sew on all around from above, both wraps on both sides. Then you need to iron it all. I will not waste time on this now, you can do this yourself. The client who ordered this short dress had an idea. She wants to make deep cuts, almost to the waist. She will wear this thing from above as the fabric is thin. As you can see, it is both sporty and elegant. Here there are our sections. I made cuts with a height of 35 cm. You can do it how you want, small, medium, high, or you can not do it at all. It depends on your desire. Be creative, girls, I will be happy. Now we will process the cuts. I already showed you how to handle cuts in previous videos. So now we will process them and apply the bottom. Everything is ready for us. All that's left to do is the bottom of the sleeve. We cut the bottom of the sleeve with scissors in a zigzag. Here is a short dress with slits on the sides, almost reaching the waist. Since we have a flat short sleeve and armhole, here we have such a strap on the fastener. On the sides, it will just be end to end because we will guard it with a sash. This way. To learn how to sew a sash, watch my previous videos where I showed in detail how this can be done in 5 minutes. We will guard it like this. You can wear this dress not only with a sash, but also with a leather or sweat belt or without a belt at all, like a cardigan. It will also look great. This bar will reach the very end of the neck. Place the roll with second collar. We basically have a turned down collar here, but at the same time it is double, because our body is here as an additional detail. It serves here not only to structure our dress, but it is a second collar. And here are our shoulder straps. I cut from just the seam and lowered shoulder. You can cut any length. You can make a general shoulder strap from the seam to the neck. Turn it in the opposite direction. This is how I wanted mine, a hem sleeve. Everything is beautiful, everything is great and stylish. You can wear it with jeans, leggings on top of shirtdress, or top and so on. This item can be sewn simply and easily. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Write comments with what you like to see in the future videos or lessons you'd like from us. We started our channel during the COVID-19 quarantine, and in such times and having some fabric, I started to make lessons for you guys. Learn to sew and tailor with us. In addition, in our channel, you can watch clips on my own songs. Please listen to my poems and songs. All are from the soul, and for the soul, as many of you feel. Hugs and kisses. Yours, Mary.